Hey Taurus Collective, welcome to your quick read. Interested in the personal, my email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. Also, keep in mind that in order for you to receive the clarity and enlightenment that you need from my read, you have to be willing to be open and authentic within yourself to accept this truth. So, we're going to see what path you're currently on, and if you do the work or continue to do the work, where you are headed. So, the path you're currently on, you have butterflies. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. Okay, so I'm seeing that someone here is in a transition, a state of growth. Okay, someone could be moving, could have recently moved, or overall, if this is not about a move, then I just see someone moving away from the way that they used to be. Somebody is moving out of one phase, going into another phase. The phase that someone here is currently headed towards is a more mature maturation phase. Okay, somebody here is growing up. Somebody here is learning lessons from past circumstances or from their past ways and sense of self. Somebody could be coming into a union, could be coming into a reunion with someone, or this could be someone totally new. If this is not about meeting somebody, I see that somebody is just literally coming into a sense of wish fulfillment and satisfaction within the route that their life is going and currently headed towards. Okay, I see somebody going through a period of self-reflection, thinking of how they want to build their legacy or what they would like their foundation to be built upon. If you have children or a child, I see you thinking about how you could do what's best not only for yourself but for your child or children. What kind of environment is going to be best for them, what kind of environment is actually going to suit them for the betterment of self. Okay, I see you thinking about like core values, your integrity, your foundation, how you want to build your home environment with the family that you are or will be building with. Okay. But I see you going through a sense of a transitional phase where you're learning yourself more. I'm also hearing learning your body more, learning what suits you more, learning what makes you feel more at peace, more happy, more satisfied. Okay. I see you doing some self-reflecting on yourself though, getting to the core value of yourself and and your foundations. Majority of what I'm seeing is you loving on yourself more, placing yourself more around people who carry that same love, care, and support for you that you carry for them as well. Placing yourself around people who are truly happy within themselves as well. So that brings you more peace in your environment, brings you more peace internally, just as well as externally. So I basically see you going through a phase towards of growth and peaceful stimulation, if that makes sense for you. Only placing yourself around people, places, environments, and things that are helping your growth rather than stunting your growth. Okay, good for you. If you continue to do the work or start to do the work, you have party and ravenous, having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. So if you continue to do the work or start to do the work, Taurus, I'm seeing that this is what you will be delivered from, or this is what you are being delivered from. You could have been through a phase of and indulging in some risky acts, multiple sexual partners, or always out clubbing, hanging out with friends, partying. But I see all of this is coming to an end. I see you putting this to an end, and it may be a little difficult or challenging for you because you're used to moving a certain kind of way or doing certain things or hanging out a lot or hanging around certain people, and maybe it's not the easiest thing to do to just get up and move or get up and leave certain people, places, and things and habits behind. But if you continue to do the work, regardless of how challenging and or difficult this level for you may be, I see that there's faith, hope, and there will be faith and hope being instilled here to help you keep pushing forward. It'll slow you down, because and it means it'll start helping you make better decisions instead of just indulging in risky behavior. It'll actually help slow you down and think about things before keep just jumping into certain things. Some of you could be meeting up with a potential person, or this could literally be you meeting a different vibe than what you're used to. Okay. So you may be somebody who is used to indulging in risky behaviors with multiple partners, or people who are into, that kind of risky behavior, who's out here doing what they want to do, living how they want to live, dating multiples. I see you coming out of that phase and going more into a more, like I said before, maturation phase, where you're meeting someone who is now going to be matching the frequency of what you're going into, what you're moving into. So you could have been dealing with people who weren't as mature, or people who were into the high life of things, where you'll be moving out of that into more of meeting people who are more mature, more grown up, been there, did that already, lived that life, dealt with multiple, been out in the streets, and now it's you meeting people who are more in the phase of adulthood, growing up, wanting to chill out, chillax, go get some coffee instead of going to get a drink. Um, and just things like that. So if you are single, then I see you meeting more mature people. If you're not single, then I just see you growing up. And if this has literally nothing to do with people or connections or you dating at all, even if it does, if you continue to do the work, or you start doing the work towards, you're coming more into a sense of your mature self. And you'll be meeting more mature people, and you'll be given more mature opportunities to continue on the mature path and route that you are going if you're doing the work. Okay. So I just see you basically going into a phase of weighing the pros and cons and thinking about your choices and decisions and actions before diving in and making a decision. I don't see you moving too fast anymore. I see you actually taking a moment to think before reacting, and good for you. All right. As far as your message from the universe, you have lived your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. So literally, you could be thinking about a lot of people, places, and things, or certain habits and ways that you are moving away from, and it can have you a bit stuck or in your head, or a little uncertain or confused about where your life is going now, where your life is headed now, if you're making the right choices and decisions for yourself and for those that you love and care for. Well, here's your answer: yes, you are. But take it one day at a time, and make sure that you're having grace with yourself and not beating yourself up or being too hard on yourself for the decisions and choices that you are making. Okay, you may not see all the rewards and accolades that you would like to see right now, but that doesn't mean that you're not doing the right thing. I'll tell you this: if it feels right to you in your spirit internally, then you've made a good decision. You've made the best decision, the right possible decision for you and yours. But if it doesn't feel good, and you know that there's something that you really want to do and you're not speaking up about it or making a move on it, that's your answer as well. Do it and see where it takes you. Okay. All right, interested in a personal read, you know where to find me. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. I hope this helped some of you. I'm pretty sure it did. Until next time, Taurus, wishing you the best. Bye.